Alright, question from P. Hunter. How do you know if you have good genes? Good question. Alright, you know you have good genes if you are built for a certain exercise, as in if your mechanics and leverages are built for a certain exercise. So if you're built for the exercise, you have more potential to get stronger at the exercise. And if you have full muscle bellies and good enough genetics to build muscle size for that exercise, that number one, you have the leverages, and number two, you have the muscle size. That if you have the leverages, you'll get strong at the exercise regardless, almost freaky. And if you have the muscle size for it, you'll have enough leverage and muscle size to get strong on the exercise. And that will give you like the full body strength and muscle to get strong enough on the exercises. And it can even turn a bad leverage exercise into a average or above average strength on the exercise because you have enough muscle size. And even if you don't have the leverages, just get enough muscle size. In full muscle bellies, you'll be average to above average. And then getting the muscle size will turn the above average to pretty much elite on the exercise. Like for example, you have long legs but big, you'll have a good squat or a strong squat, any squat. If you just have big legs, big leg muscles, you'll be a strong squatter. If you have a long arm, short torso, and you're just jacked in the back and the posterior chain, even legs, you'll have a huge deadlift. And if you're heavy enough too, even if you have long arms or short arms, but you have a lot of muscle in your shoulders, pecs, and triceps, and even forearms, and even back, you'll have a strong bench and overhead press. And you'll have a strong back if you'll have strong pull-ups and rows if you have a big back, biceps, forearms, and grip. And same goes with any exercise that follows. And full muscle bellies, if you gain enough weight, gain enough muscle, have low enough belly fat, body fat, even high enough body fat, but get strong enough, that's when you have good genetics. Especially if you're natural, it could be done. It'll just be more well-rounded or specific to that exercise. And if you're getting close to your natural limit and it's up there, you're winning local meets, you're hitting numbers that is stronger than your commercial gym or most commercial steroid users or people your size are hitting, people not your size are hitting, or the common steroid user you're stronger than, the common steroid user you're bigger than, common person your size you're hitting bigger numbers, and this is all naturally. That's when you have good genes. And of course, you're on these drugs, you'll be even more. Or you're on the drugs and you're hitting even more than someone naturally is strong. Or you're naturally strong, get on the drugs. You're even crazy genetics, because there are two types of genetics: natural strong genetics, and then people on drug genetics. And how you respond to drugs is also genetic. But most of what I described on video is people who are natural, and how you know you have big genes. And you kind of know your early stages to your late stages. You kind of know when you see your physique and what numbers you're hitting, your body weight and everything. And even this applies to people on steroids too. What numbers you're hitting, how elite you are, how close to world record you are, and your physique and everything else. That also determines your genetics. And that's pretty much how you know how good your genetics are. If you're like the biggest guy in the room, strongest guy in the room, most jacked, whether you're natural or on steroids, that's when you have good genetics. And that pretty much sums it up.